Good morning, everyone. How's it going? Today we will learn about Pythagorean theorem. Pythagorean theorem, if a right angle has a legs of a length A and B and its hypotenuse has length C, then A squared plus B squared equals C squared. Now what's the hypotenuse? The side of opposite the right angle in the right triangle. So here is a triangle, right triangle. This is A leg, this is B leg, and then hypotenuse is a C. So the opposite side, right triangle, right angle is a right angle, and then this is a C. C is a hypotenuse. Now, have you ever thought about why A squared plus B squared equals C squared? Let me explain to you the meaning, okay? Let's take a look at this picture, okay? Now we have a right triangle like this, right? A right triangle like this. Now, according to the Pythagorean theorem, we have A squared plus B squared equals C squared, right? Now A squared, you want to take a look. This is a leg A. Now if you make a square like this is A squared, right? Now if you make this is a leg B. Now if you make a square like this, so B squared. And what does this mean? This means you take this area plus this area, add together will be equal C squared, right? So once again, you take this area plus this area, and then will be equal the third area. So the first area plus the second area will be equal third area. That would be the meaning of a Pythagorean theorem. So from now on, A squared, that means one area. B squared, that means the second area. And add together will be equal third area. So under the Pythagorean theorem, we can find, this relationship, okay? Now, let's take a look at another picture like this. We can prove for this, okay? So we can use, this is 3 unit, 4 unit, and 5 unit, right? 3, 4, 5, right? And right triangle is right here. It is the right triangle, right? Right angle is right here. So this is right triangle, right? So now 3 unit, 4 unit, and 5 unit, right? So 3 unit, if I make a square like this, how many? And if I make a square for this, for how many? If I make a square for this, equal how many, right? So now you want to take a look. Whoa, this is a 3 unit, 4 unit, 5 unit, right? So 3 times 3, this is 9 unit square. 4 times 4, 16. 5 times 5, 25. Is true? Yes. You take this 9 plus 16, and then which will be equal 25, right? And that is the, can see the meaning. What's the meaning for A square mean? This is A square. What's the B square mean? That's the B square here. C square, and that would be the C square right here. Okay. All right. So that's the meaning of A square plus B square equals C square. Now here is called converse of Pythagorean theorem. Let a triangle have a side. Let a triangle have a side of a length A, B, and C. Now if A square plus B square equals C square, then the triangle is a right triangle, and the angle opposite the side of the length C is its right angle, right? So converse, what's the converse mean? if I finding out like this, all right. I finding out, let's say this is a 3 unit, 4 unit, and 5 unit, right? And then I find this triangle, all right? And I'm not sure this is a right angle or not right angle. So if I take a 3 square plus 4 square, and then if I finding out the first area plus the second area is equal third area, then we can prove this is a right triangle. So let's say this is 9, this is 16, this is 25, 25, yes, 25 equal 25. So therefore, they are equal, so therefore, we can say, we can prove this is a right triangle. So therefore, this will be right angle, right? So that is kind of converse. We can find it out by using the Pythagorean theorem, we can find it out and could determine a triangle is a right triangle or not a right triangle. So we can determine, okay? So now here's a problem we can do, okay? If a right triangle has a leg with the length of a 9 centimeter and 12 centimeter, what is the length of the hypotenuse, all right? So we have a triangle like this. This is a 9, this is a 12 centimeter, like this, all right? So according to the Pythagorean theorem, a squared plus b squared equals c squared, right? So we're looking for what? We're looking for what is the length of the hypotenuse. So therefore, we have a 9 squared plus 12 squared equals c squared. So we want to replace a with 9, replace b with a 12. Then next, we're going to simplify. Now, once we simplify this, we add together, we have 225 or equal c squared. Take a square root for both. Take a square root for both. All right, take a square root for both, so we will find c is equal 15, right? So yes, this is a 15 centimeter, okay? Next problem. Is a triangle with a side length of 6, 9, and 12 a right triangle? Remember the hypotenuse is the longest side, okay? So again, this is a triangle, right? So I want to find it now. A squared plus b squared equals c squared if this is a, all right, so longest side, this is 12. So 12, I'm gonna put it in here. Then this is a 6, this is a 9, okay? So I wanna replace A with I wanna replace A as a 6. So I wanna replace this as 6 squared plus 9 squared. Now C is equal 12 squared. So here I don't know, all right? I don't know. I want to know there if equal or not equal, okay? So 6 squared, which is 36, 9 is 81, 12, which is equal, 12 squared, which is equal 144. 36 plus 89, 117, and here 144, all right? So now what did you see? Is 117 equal 144? No, they are not equal. So they are not equal. So they are not equal, right? Not equal. So therefore, how can we say? We can say the triangle is not a right triangle. If this is a right triangle, so this is not, no. So this is not a right triangle, okay? Next problem. I want to find out what's the x is. Oh yes, now this is a right triangle, so then we can use the Pythagorean theorem to do this. Okay, so now we have a replace a squared plus b squared equals c squared. Now we're gonna replace 13, a with a 13, replace b with 8, all right, which is equal x squared, right? Now 13, 169, 13 squared, 169, a squared, which is 64, which is equal x squared. Now we ended up 233 equal x squared. Take a square root for both. X is equal square root of 233. And square root of 233 is about approximately 15 point, if we change into a decimal, 15.26, right? So that would be the answer, right? Okay. 15.26 inch. Okay, yes. And next problem. The measurements of the three sides of triangle are 12 feet, 13 feet, and 5 feet. Is this a right triangle? All right. So we're gonna draw a triangle like this. And then next we're gonna double check this is a right triangle or not right triangle. Again, 13, the longest one put on here, right? Now here is a 5, this is a 12. So we have a squared plus b squared equals c squared. So now a would be 5 squared. 12 is 12, b is 12 squared. C is 13 squared, right? So now we 25 plus 144, and the other side is 169. 25 plus 144, 169. Oh yes, did you see it? They are equal, right? So therefore they are equal. So therefore they are equal. Now they are equal, then what happened? This is a right triangle.